Today we're cooking with carrots. It's pretty good. You should probably peel it though first. By the way, I'm Marie. Welcome to Food for Thought. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in my home, I'm alone, so mad. It's always important to buy enough wine for the whole meal. And you guess, this is a knife and this is a steel. You cut things with this and you sharpen with that. Ta-da! Hi, welcome to Food for Thought. I'm Marie. Today we're going to be cooking none other than an oxtail ragu. Now, a ragu is basically like a meat sauce, and you cook the meat so long that it kind of falls off the bone, and it's very delicious and rich in flavor. An oxtail ragu can be paired with essentially anything. This is an oxtail, okay? It's basically the cow's tail. And for those of you that don't know, any animal who has a bone that moves a lot, like a chicken's neck or a cow's tail, it actually produces a lot of flavor, and the ragu can be paired with anything. Today we're going to be pairing it with fusilli pasta. If you're gluten-free and you would prefer to not eat pasta, you could pair it with vegetables or potatoes, or you could just eat it kind of like a stew. So why don't you come along with me? It's a great warm winter dish, and it's wonderful for the holidays. So today our ingredients are oxtail, 1 shallot, 1 onion, 2 carrots, 1 bell pepper, some dried thyme here, and a can of tomatoes. Notice I used the San Marzano tomatoes, very important. Those are the best tomatoes you can find. So the first thing you're going to do is you want to sear the oxtail. It's very important to get color on the outside of the meat. When you're working with oxtail or any meat, you want to have a very good sear. Because after we sear this, we're going to put the oxtail in the oven. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper. Now we're going to put some oil in a pan, just like so. First we're going to test it to make sure the pan is hot enough. I think so. So, as you can see, I just put the oxtail in the pan. We have our salt and pepper coated. And what we want to do is get color on these bones. We want to get color on the flesh part and on the fat part, the whole way around. The fatty side and the meaty part. More color on here. I'm flipping the oxtail on their sides, like so. So now that we have some flavor on our oxtail, we're going to go ahead and add our onions. We're going to add our carrots. And we're going to add our thyme. Okay, so now our onions and our carrots are sweating up a little bit. They're releasing some liquid into our oxtail, which is what we want. So I'm going to add some garlic cloves. This is optional. You don't have to. And the Italians, they keep the garlic cloves whole. So that way, when you're eating, you have the garlic flavor. And if you don't want to eat the garlic, you don't have to. So we're going to go ahead and add a ½ cup of water at this point. Okay, so now we're going to transfer our meat and our veg into the roasting pan because we're going to go in the oven. Now, we're going to pour our veg over this, and then we're going to add our shallots. Then we're going to go ahead and add our bell peppers. We're going to add a cup of chicken stock, And then we're gonna add our canned tomatoes. Okay, so here's the oxtail. I pulled it out of the oven. As you can see, the meat is kind of falling off the bone here, and that's exactly what you want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slowly do that with my knife here. So I've added the chicken stock to the ragu, and I noticed when I tasted it, it came out of the oven, it was like missing a little sugar. So I'm going to add a little bit of agave nectar. I'm Marie. I hope you learned something today. On the screen is a picture of what we made. Feel free to share this recipe with your friends, your neighbors, and have a wonderful happy holidays.
Action.
Thank you for watching.